Hey everyone, welcome and thank you for being here with me on this channel, What Blossoming Souls. I've been away for a bit from the channel, but never away from thoughts of you and caring for all of you. I've been away because there have been things that I need to figure out and sort of interesting journey thus far, but never stopped for one moment believing in my divine creator, in my God. Never for one minute stopped believing in this journey. Sometimes it gets tough. Sometimes it's hard. Sometimes you just want to lay down and you just want to rest until things are better. I'm okay. Physically, I'm fine, no worries. But I have missed you. And I do feel very strongly that we are all on this journey. We have our own individual paths, but sometimes we feel like something's missing. And that's how I've been feeling, to be honest. This journey is obviously not for the faint of heart. And so I feel led to read something from the Sacred Traveler Oracle cards. I'm going to, I'm feeling and hearing and sensing an igniting of passion. I feel like some of you may have needed to step away from something in order to reignite a passion that you once had for something. It comes with a clearing out of things in our lives, in our path, in our energetic, the energetic makeup of our own personal self. Sometimes it's through events, sometimes it's through tragic events, sometimes it's everyday life, and whatever it might be for you, Spirit is here to say, this journey awaits you no matter what. You can take as much time as you want to figure things out and rest and try to recalibrate. But your path is your path, and it's something you must, what's the word I'm looking for? Be on and tread for however long you must tread it for. And so Spirit is saying, don't give up, because your path awaits you, and there are things that you don't know about. Things that you might come across that are maybe concerning, scary, but they're all blessings. And some may be blessings in disguise, but they're blessings. So we have to remember to be thankful for those. Before we go into this reading, let's just take a moment to breathe. Close your eyes if you're in a safe space. Feeling your shoulders rise and fall. Breathing in the blessing of life. Breathing in the goodness of your divine creator, the goodness of the universe, and the goodness of you. Let it envelop you. Let it all blend together as one in unity, in the oneness of truth and love and light. No expectations, no deadlines right now. Just peace, peace, and love. And as you come back to the center, open your eyes, feel a lightness around you that's lifted. And let's begin our reading. What do you have to say, guides, about our sacred journey? What do you have to say about our sacred journey? This is a all-inclusive reading, so it may apply to some of you and it may not. And some parts might apply to you and not to others. So take what is applicable to you and what feels right to you and give thanks for that message and that blessing. So Spirit is saying, keep going, keep going. Things seem disheveled at times. They seem defeating or self-defeating. I'm hearing self-defeating. But Spirit is saying that you're ascending this mountain, okay? You're moving forward. You don't give up. And this card reminds me a bit of the story of Moses. How God directed him in the story. God directed him to lead his people out of a terrible place, a place that was becoming more and more dangerous and more toxic. And Moses was shocked. Me? You want me to lead these people? Okay, am I hearing you right, God? And so God said, yes, you, because you are greater than you realize. Your strength is bigger than any mountain that you have to climb or any passage that you have to tread. Your energy is one with the universe. You are part of the universe. And that means you are vast in your presence. So yes, it's you. And so I feel that a lot of you might be on this journey of seems to be uphill and there's no leveling out right now, but there will be. And this message is for myself as well as you. You guys, I'm learning as I go too. I've been on this spiritual journey for a long time. But I also know that in this spiritual journey, nothing surprises me anymore. If you need to rest, then you rest. But you never stop, ever stop believing in your dream. You never stop believing in the mountains that you can move out of your way to get to where you need to be. But sometimes you do need to halt a little bit. I feel like you are armed with your truth, and that is part of the armor that you carry with you on your journey. So, 4 cards fell out, but I feel like this faraway places is one that is applicable to our reading today. Get ready for new horizons. If you see here, this sort of like this, what is it, a dock? Yeah. And there's supplies, right? So Spirit says you've been planning for this trip, this journey, this newness for a while, but you may not have known it. You may have been banking up points, karmic, good karma in your karmic bank, the karmic bank of the universe. And Spirit says it doesn't matter who you are, where you're from, how old you are, how young you are, how tall you are, how small you are. Your energy is infinite. And so whatever this is on the horizon, it is you moving towards that in your light of truth, standing in your light, standing in your truth. And so it feels like whatever this journey you're on, this bridge is what's binding you to the healing, connecting, releasing whatever it is that you need to do, whatever it is that you've been doing. It has been kind of securing your, I'm going to say your spot, so to speak, your place in your next soul contract. This is what what Spirit is saying some of you might have been going through already. Resting, relaxing, kind of contemplating, thinking, feeling, praying, watching. And so on this journey, in this nap you've been taking, or this respite, Spirit says it's not for nothing. And let me tell you something. I pray every day, and ever since I haven't been posting on this channel for a while, I've been praying every day. When am I coming back, God? When am I going back? Am I going back? Is this done? What am I doing? I don't want to lose that connection. Please know I'm not going away, God. I don't know what I'm doing. And so what I have realized in that place of stillness is that sometimes it is part of your journey, that next stepping stone that is needed, that much needed. And I refer to this sometimes, that story where Jesus went into the woods for 40 days and nights to recalibrate, to rest, to cleanse his energy, to get back to his self, right? And so Spirit says that's an integral part of your growth. So don't fight it. And it's natural to question, what am I doing? Am I going away forever from my channel, or what I've been doing? Is it changing? Is it shifting? What are we doing, God? And I tend to get very nervous with that, because change is tough for me. And so Spirit says rainbow blessings, right, are showering your life. And while it may not feel like it, or maybe it hasn't felt like it in quite some time, Spirit says they're there. Look for what you have already, and you will see the blessings coming in more clearly. And so I feel like a lot of you have kind of maybe even felt like your journey is stalled for something you did wrong. But Spirit's saying, no, this is only to enhance and to rejuvenate your energy. What's coming up, guides? Show us. Is there anything you can tell us about these blessings and what's coming for us? So Spirit is saying the blessings that are coming in are all obviously different for everyone. But one of the blessings that you are to be aware of is that you're protected by your angels. Okay? Don't worry. Things are good. You're okay. You're embracing enthusiasm. It's okay to get excited about something. It's okay to shout to the heavens. It is okay to get emotional over your gratitude for what you're grateful for. It is okay. It is natural. It's a part of who you are. And some of you are You're reaching your destination, right? Spirit is saying you may have been feeling this null or this void or this absence because a chapter or a soul contract is closing or has closed, and your light continues to shine where it once shined brightly. There's something new that needs your light as the old one is closing out. The old chapter, the old door, whatever that was, is closing out. And Spirit is saying, you may not see everything, but we do. We know what this is. We know that this journey is amazing for you. We know something big is in the picture. Something big is coming for you. Take your first step to freedom. To say, yes, I accept the unknown. I accept it, God. I trust you. I feel inspired. I feel motivated. I feel blessed. And I feel faith rising in my chest. I feel it in my bones. I feel it in the air. Every time the wind blows through the leaves or the birds chirp, and every time the sun rises, every time the sun fades out, every time my feet touch the earth, I am aware that I am part of all of this. And I give myself permission to take that first step on the path to newness. I give myself permission to accept the things that are ending so that I can begin anew. What else? Let's see if Spirit tells us some of the things that are coming in for us. I feel and hear lightness, a lighter journey, right? The gates of triumph. Success expands in your life. Show us what you mean, guides, if you can. Some people might know what that means. What does it mean for some of us? Some of us want to know at least something about it. Some of us might have an inkling of what it is that's coming in. But we do want some information if we could, Spirit. Show us the way. Okay. All right. In our journey, I just heard when we travel and we take a trip, right, for leisure, hop on a plane, go in a car, go by boat, whatever it is, chances are you don't get there within a few minutes. It takes a while. So then it might help you to know that this journey usually isn't fast. It's usually a journey that takes a while. And with each closing of the chapter, closing out and starting new, it can be a process. But you are at the gates. You are at that gate. It is wide open for you to pass through and accept the changes and move with it. And what blessings are coming in, Spirit? teach us. And speaking of teaching, we're going to be learning, some of us, depending on what your situation is, you're going to be learning something new. And I don't feel that it's a piece of news. I feel it's something you're learning to enhance your something new in your life. A new understanding of something. For some of you, it's growth in, I feel like, personal things in your life, okay? A better understanding of something. Could be a better understanding of your partner, of your workplace environment, of your role in your career. Could be a new understanding and reaching in and finding, discovering new skills and talents that you didn't realize you had, okay? But something is breaking, like a groundbreaking or a christening. All of the karma you've built up, that you've collected, some solid, I'll say brownie points with the universe, good karma, is now being kind of exchanged for a blessing or blessings. It feels like some of you are going to be in solitude, maybe a trip, maybe a retreat, but you're moving into this blessing, into this trip for solitude, for yourself, for growth, for learning. Could be a spiritual retreat. It could be just something within yourself, for yourself. I'm being good to you. And I get the flying card, which means some of you may be literally traveling by airplane. Some of you may be literally adventurous, maybe doing something you've never done before, like skydiving, or you could be starting up a new business involving adventure, adventurous things for people to do, adventurous trips. What else? What else? For some of you, by the light of the moon, maybe you've been praying, putting your intentions out there, but they're coming back to you now in the form of blessing. You're stepping into your power. That's beautiful. You're stepping into your power. How amazing is that? Some of you are taking a leadership role, literally. Some of you are coming into your own strength and faith and pushing forward and resolving something once and for all. You're rising up. You may not always know where you're going, but you will always arrive because of your tenacity, your strength, and your power. You are unstoppable. And the talisman card pops out to remind us we have a compass. It's internal, and it is our guides giving us that strength in that direction. When to rest, when to move on, when to surge forward, where to turn. It's there for us. You are being guided and directed as we speak to move forward and not look back, to keep going on your journey. It doesn't matter the temptation to stick around and find out if the bad guy gets his just desserts is not what you need to do right now. You need to move and get out and move forward on your journey, because you are protected. You are a precious treasure that is protected. So just know that. When you think you're not winning, you are. Move forward. And finally, love. Love is flowing through you, coming to you in all ways. From your guides, from your divine creator, from the universe, and emanating from within you. The love that flows through you now is propelling you forward on your path. Some of you may even be receiving love through a romantic connection, moving forward. And I feel like that could be into next year. And maybe in a happy relationship by August of next year is what I hear. But for the rest of us, this love that flows through us is all about self-love. Time to let go, move forward, accept, embrace, and be happy. I'm going to round out this message with one final card. Let's see. Who do we want? Which card deck guides? Angel messages from your angels. What do you have for us, guides? Yeah. So the angel Maya says, schooling, education, learning is vital for your step forward, your growth, your movement. I feel like some of you could even be going into a total different career. And I'm hearing funding is there. So research, look into grants and whatever it is that you need. But that next step, that next career, that next opening, that next movement is all about learning. Learning what it is, what to do, getting the skills, and just kind of looking into what it is and what's necessary for you to get your certificate, degree, whatever it is, training in that field, because it's all coming for you now. Don't give up. I hope you have enjoyed this message, this reading, and it's good to be back. Until next time, namaste.